Sadly, I was not able to get to an Obsidian Flames pre-release. Welcome to Jank Play TCG. My name's Landon, and here we play Jank. And so, all my local stores failed to get Obsidian Flames pre-release happening. They forgot to order, or some issue happened. But my new favorite, extremely local store, they're just like right across the street practically. It's a little dangerous for my wallet. They finally got confirmation to become a Pokemon League, so I am hoping that we can get Pokemon going there, and pre-releases will just happen across the street, and they will obviously hook me up as they have. So, what did I do yesterday? Since I couldn't go to a pre-release, and I had money burning a hole in my pocket. Well, a little while ago, this story starts a few weeks ago. I did something dangerous. I wanted to paint some D&D minis. Some tabletop role-playing game minis that I had. They're super cheap minis. They've just been white. They're like the Bones minis, if you know what that is. And I just want to learn how to paint them. And my extremely local store across the street was like, hey, Mondays we do painting and we would love to teach you. So, my wife and I got all my tabletop role-playing game minis together, and we headed over to the store and was like, here are some minis. I think a bear might be easy to paint. And he's like, whoa, 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 whoa. A bear is going to be a little bit difficult. Fur is pretty difficult. Okay, what if I paint this cultist? Whoa, 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 whoa. Then we're going to have to get into washes and, these other techniques. I'm like, oh my gosh. I thought you said you could teach me. And they're like, oh, we can. And he goes behind the counter and grabs these two things and is like, we are going to build and paint these Warhammer minis. I was like, okay, how much is it? He's like, no, it's free. It's free. And I'm like, I've never played Warhammer. Oh, well, good news. Come by tomorrow, we'll teach you. But for now, let's just focus on painting. Okay, so I start painting this, or we put together this Warhammer mini, and it is simple. It is what they're called push fits, and it is so easy to put together, and it's put together like that. Beautiful. Okay, this isn't bad. And then we start painting, and it's a character that looks like he could belong in a D&D campaign. A bunch of gold armor and sun-looking helmet, and like just crazy stuff, and it's kind of cool, right? And I start looking around and whatnot, and I see what looks like a Gundam, and I get closer, and it's definitely a Warhammer, but man, these things look like Gundams. And I start talking to them about it, and they're like, oh yeah, that's the Tau Empire. They're really, they call them space communists, but through lore research, they're not really communists. They're, pretty bad people, though. There's some good guys, though, in there. But they do seriously look like Gundams. Okay, that's cool. And we paint our mini, and they look fine. And he's like, come back, future, and we'll, clean it up, and we'll make it look real pretty, right? Then the next day, I go in, and I'm like, okay, you wanted to teach me Gundam. I'm here. Or not Gundam. You wanted to teach me Warhammer. I'm here. Let's learn. Apparently, 10th edition of Warhammer just came out not too long ago. So the game kind of went through a reset, right? So it's the perfect time to start learning, because everything is in its simplest form. This isn't too hard. This isn't too bad. And, you're rolling dice, and you roll more dice, and then this one mech thing is like, I'm going to shoot a ton of rockets. You roll 2d6 to determine how many rockets you fire, then you roll for each rocket you fire, and if they hit, then you roll to see if they cause wounds, and if they do cause wounds, then the enemy rolls to save against those wounds, and for their guy to, shrug it off, kind of. And we're going... And, turn 2, the guy teaching me is like, dude, that first rocket launcher volley that you did wiped my board, practically. Half my army is gone, and it's turn 2. I give up. You win. okay, while I was disappointed the game didn't finish, Warhammer's not that hard. Huh. I wonder. I know a little bit about Warhammer. I know there's another game called Kill Team. It's supposed to be smaller. Warhammer's big armies. Kill Team is a squad of units going over through buildings and stuff and whatnot. Huh. Okay. Well, no one there is like ready to teach Kill Team, so I start researching it on my own, and I find out there is Kill Team, and it's a lot of fun, and there's just like different things that you can do, and my wife's talking about those orcs looking awesome, so my wife's in on the game. I'm thinking about the Gundams, and slowly but surely I cave. And this is what I bought with my pre-release money. Tau Empire Pathfinder team. They look like chibi little robots, or Gundams. Chibi little Gundams. And I am in love with these guys. They are so cool. They rock. They've got these little drone things that like you can attach guns to and shoot at people, or they can give you shields, or they can do a bunch of different crazy stuff. And, boy, my wallet hates me at this point. And I'm hoping I can, at this point, edit in the video that I took of the units that I'm actively building out of this box. The store closed, but I'll be there when they open on Monday. They said it was fine if I just leave my minis there, and I'll be there as soon as they open, so, you know, no risk, right? It's just going to be sitting on a table over the weekend. But yeah, I'm in on Warhammer, and I'm scared of what that means for my wallet, for my free time, for everything, but holy cow, is painting minis just so much fun. Putting them together. In junior high, a little bit of high school, I got into the hobby of building model cars. My dad was super into cars. I wasn't, and I thought this is an artistic way for me to kind of connect to his passion, right? And while that didn't work, I did enjoy building models. So building this Pathfinder team, Warhammer, Tau Empire, building this Pathfinder team, I'm absolutely loving doing. I can't wait to paint them. I do have a plan to paint them, like the, what is it called? A Zaku Gundam, with that green and the black accent and the red eyes. That is my plan to paint them. I think it's going to turn out really cool, and I'm mostly playing because it's Gundam on the field. Sure, I'll be fighting against non-Gundams, but I'm going to have Gundams on the field. I want to get some of the big guys with the big samurai swords, and like, oh man, I just want Gundams to be firing missiles at people, and like, yeah, it's epic, it's fun. I am so in on a hobby I really shouldn't be. It is dangerous for my wallet, but you know what? Chibi Gundams fighting over random stuff, whatever it is, I don't care. These guys can also work in Kill Team. I just have to like make them work, sort of thing. But I am so excited. That's what I was doing all day today. Just putting these tiny little things, cutting them out, filing down the parts where you cut them out, and trying to get rid of lines that were just from the printing, and putting them together. And my wife got a box of orcs, and she was just putting them together all crazy. They were looking fantastic. Can't wait to paint them on Monday. Although I've still got drones to build and everything from the video that I hope I edit in here. You see. So that's my first Gundam. I keep calling it Gundam. My first Warhammer experience. Don't think I'll do a lot of Warhammer content, but the store owner did bring up the fact that he's got a 3D printer and he can print out Pokemon models. I might be painting Pokemon on this channel one day. I don't know when, because my Obsidian Flames pre-release content is still happening. I go over the entire set and review all the cards. I try to point out the most janky cards there. Jank I usually use as, they're going to be fun cards. They may not be meta cards, but you can do something crazy with it, and believe me, I'm going to try to do something crazy with a lot of these cards. And so excited for Obsidian Flames coming out. I can't wait. But yeah, I'll also be building Gundams, Warhammer figures. That time was on purpose. Until Obsidian Flames comes out. And so the set review, like I did last time, one video per type of card. And I'll go through the types, that way you can reference back to it super easily. And by the time all the set reviews come out, the set will be out. So hopefully my Pokemon Center order will show up that day. And then the next day I'm doing an ETB opening. And then the following day will be my first Obsidian Flames deck. I don't know what I'm going to build yet, but hopefully it will be good. And hopefully it will be fun and janky. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this look at Warhammer 40K. Like I said, probably won't become a normal thing on this channel, but I'm excited to get into the game. And if you are interested in some Warhammer content, comment down below. It's not a game I ever thought I would be interested in, but I am interested in it, mostly because that way. Gundam, I love Gundam. Gundam Wing specifically was on Toonami as a kid, and I watched it as an adult. It was like, how do I like this as a kid? It's all political, but the action is so good in that series, and there's a lot of Gundam content I haven't watched. I need to watch some more recent stuff. But yeah, let me know your favorite Gundam in the comments. Let me know if you're interested in Warhammer in the comments, and if you're not, just comment down below what you're looking forward to with Obsidian Flames. So tomorrow, I forget what video I have for tomorrow. Tomorrow I will be talking about decks that I was building for the Paldea Evolved format that I haven't gotten around to getting to a reliable build yet. Very janky stuff. Some things I was a bit further along with. Some things was just I threw together 60 cards and I, played the deck twice. Here it is. Look out for that. Lots of crazy decks I just didn't have time to get around to playing. And then it will be the set review of Obsidian Flames from there on until the release. So thank you so much for joining me. Go ahead and like this video. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on the Pokemon content I have coming up. And again, comment down below if you want Warhammer content. And, or if you don't want Warhammer content, that's also useful to comment, because then I have a parameter of, hey, yeah, no, people really don't want it. And join the Discord where we can just hang out, chill, have fun. And until next time, keep playing Jank.